What's going on, guys? So we're gonna do our Pokemon Mystery Mail Day number 16. I'm gonna keep my voice down low again. My video previously, we just put our daughter down. She's sleeping. She's still sleeping. I decided I would do another video, break it up kind of to 2 different videos. Sometimes I'll do multiple a day. All right, I got a good feeling about this. I actually am guilty. I cherry picked this one. I recognize the name. I had been talking to the guy, but there should be multiple packages in here. So that's why I was kind of excited. And I feel like it kind of is a mystery box in the sense that sometimes the seller will go above and beyond. I am guilty of that. I will always throw in extra cards to whatever I ship out. So I'm hoping this seller has some extra goodies. We talked for a long time, and from what they told me, they'd bought someone's collection for cash, and they had already broken even, and they were making a profit, and had a lot of stuff. So I'm hoping that they threw me something a little bit extra. That usually helps with return customers, so we shall see. All right, let's get straight to it. I can never do this to a booster box, never. It's hard enough with ETBs. Okay. Nicely packaged. Got some bubbly. Can you call Callie over? Call her over. Before she gets into something. Bubble, and a stack of stuff. Okay. Thanks. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. Oh, I'm so hyped. Okay. So, be very careful here. Very careful here. So, if I make a good enough relationship with the seller on eBay, I definitely will give them a shout out. In this case, it might be personal information. I know that he would want me to give him a shout out. So, my boy Ezekiel on eBay, I'm not sure, what was the eBay? Does it show me the eBay? No, it does not. Maybe it's wrapped around the decks, I don't know. But my boy Ezekiel out in Wilmington, he hooked me up with these decks, and we got to talking, and he's pretty much the first seller that I ever did a deal outside of a third party like Mercari or eBay. He made a good point. eBay and Mercari, they charge fees. So he was like, yo, let's do some business outside of the third party. Do you trust me? And I was like, sure, why not? And basically, we tested that out by him throwing a deck in here that wasn't on my eBay order that I sent him $40 for. It's the Hotfoot theme deck. $40 well spent. That's a Neo Genesis deck. They go for around 200 new. While this one is not new, it's in very good condition. And my boy Ezekiel just wanted some quick cash. I'm gonna have to reach out to him and tell him how good of a job he did packaging all this stuff. Okay, beautiful. So, I can adjust this up. Okay. That should do, maybe one more. Okay, so, wow. For me, this is a big wow. These two decks are super dope decks. They're highly sought after, they're very rare. They take you back to the Ruby and Sapphire days. They even say Ruby and Sapphire, which were pretty much the last games that I remember that were like OG games. For those of you that have noticed, we've got our Hotfoot deck that I got for $40. I love these Neo decks. They've got shiny hollow stars on them. They kind of have a glossy feel. These boxes I feel like will hold up longer over time. I'll open that guy up and I'll open these. These should be sealed decks. Not sealed in the cellophane, but the decks themselves are sealed, and I got these for a steal at 170, I think, a piece, which these are going for around, I think, 1,000, maybe 800 if you buy two together. For those of you that have noticed, if we move this slightly out of the way, you can see the Ruby and the Sapphire deck right behind me. I have these guys as displays, pretty much. I mean, there are cards in here, but they're pretty much my displays because I just really wanted these decks, and a girl sold me these for 40 bucks a piece. She just didn't care about them. She didn't want them. I was super stoked. The boxes were all battered and beat up. In fact, if I bring them around here, you can see there's a big crease, but I pretty much put them in display cases, straightened them out, and over time they kind of actually regained their shape, and they actually look very minty, but not nearly as minty as these two right here. So to me, I've completed this search. I will not really be looking for these sealed unless I can get a really good deal for them, because the fact of the matter is we've got our sealed cards in here. Oh, and they did come sealed, and they look really good. Here we go. This is the sealed deck, exactly how I remember it. Now, you don't have the hollow card in the front. I do believe that there is a hollow in there, but it's just not shown on the front. Let's see. 60 Pokemon cards. One randomly selected holographic foil card. Ooh, okay, so I love that. There's a total of 61 cards here. So the main card that pretty much runs this deck is Blaziken. You can see the Blaziken right there. But this, kind of like the e-reader Echo and Electric Garden deck, these kind of have a random foil, I guess, shuffled into the middle of this deck. So there could be something potentially very valuable in this deck. We don't know what that is. It's probably just a basic hollow. But yeah, that's a wrap. This is a sealed deck. If I can just get it back in there without too much trouble. In fact, let's just go ahead and take this coin out because it's getting in my way. And the coin, I might as well show you. The coin is really cool. It is a Torchic. It is a red Torchic. It's a really cool coin. I don't even remember that. Neat. So put that back in there. Okay, we close this up. And this guy is going into display case for sure. Awesome. Sealed Ruby deck. Alright, let's look at the Sapphire deck. Okay. Did we get the coin in here? We did get the coin in here too. I also really like this rule book. Oh, look at that. There's a little something else in there as well. Huh. This is kind of neat. Scantastic e-reader. This was never really, I never had an e-reader, so I couldn't get into it like that, but I would have loved to have a Game Boy Advance like this and have all the cards that I could swipe and enter in to play the game. But I really like this manual, or this rule book. It's really cool. It's got the red for the ruby and the blue for the sapphire, and it's just really cool art. Put that back in there. We've got our coin, just like the other one. This one is a Mudkip, though. It is a Mudkip. Wow, you can see that perfectly. Really cool. Definitely one of my favorite coins we've seen. Just to give you a little contrast, these are the ones that came in the base decks. I actually use these to play the game still. Beautiful. Okay, so let's put that in there. And this is the deck. It is definitely the deck. You've got Marshtomp. I remember Mudkip and Swampert, but Marshtomp for some reason is hard for me to remember. We've got a random foil card in here somewhere. That's awesome. Just gives you a little bit of mystery in there. And it is the Mystery Mail Day, so it's only fitting. Okay, so we've talked about these. I've got my used decks. Let's go into this guy. Wow, this is phenomenal. This is, I will definitely be doing business with him. I will definitely be doing business with him again. This is just absolutely phenomenal. This Jumpluff looks minty. Look, you can see that hollow perfectly on the video screen. That is just gorgeous. So I paid $40 for this deck. This Jumpluff alone probably is a PSA 9 or a PSA 8. Not that I care about that, but just to run through this deck real quickly, you've got Cyndaquil, you've got Skiploom, the artwork is really, really great, Oddish, Quilava, the artwork looks really great. Magby, which is like the baby Magmar. Hip-Hop, it's a grass type, cute. Don't mind my dogs, they're just making a ruckus. Spinarak, a grass type, spider type Pokemon. Magmar, blowing out flames. Ooh, and Ariados, the evolved form of Spinarak, and that's a really cool looking card. And it looks like this is complete. Quilava again, just beautiful artwork on them. I'm very happy with this. This deck is certainly complete. I'm gonna go ahead and actually throw this Jumpluff into one of these celebrations packs, sleeves. Oh wow, and actually look at the back of this. It's flawless. It's literally flawless. Other than some centering, it doesn't have a single nick on it. This Jumpluff is great. Cleo, be quiet. Sorry guys. Anyways, that's pretty much a wrap. We went over this 16th mail day mystery package. Alright guys, I will see you next time.